Today I fucked up by giving a one-night stand a rim job. Today I fucked up by licking a one-night stand's butt. Obligatory. This happened pre-COVID. So I met this girl at a local bar/club. She was cool, she was cute, and we were both drunk. We quickly hit it off, and before you know it we're headed back to my apartment in an Uber. All I can think is hell yeah, about to get it in. Anyways, we get to my apartment and immediately get down to it. She was freaky, and I myself am a freak, always down for new stuff. Also have an extreme attraction, fetish, for anything related to the back end of a woman. I ate her ass a lot. Her name didn't matter at this point because my nose had found a perfect hiding spot safely lodged between each of her wonderful butt cheeks. I made sure my tongue became familiar with the area it was currently occupying, and in turn my taste buds felt very at home. It was great. Anyways, I felt great the next day. Who doesn't feel great after getting laid by an attractive person? I felt great until about 8 o'clock that night. Started to get flu-like symptoms. First a fever, chills, and then uncontrollable vomiting. Couldn't keep water down. Nothing would stay down. Laying in my bed, shaking, puking, and all around miserable, I decided that I should go to the ER. I go. They run blood tests. They do a strep test, flu test, all negative. WTF? Doctor comes in and says I need to stay a few days to be monitored. Fuck. At this point my only source of hydration was N4. Again, couldn't keep a damn thing down. I'm moved from ER to ICU. Can't get out of bed. Bedpan, bedside urinal, and every other horrible symptom you can think of. Mom's in the room when infectious disease specialist comes in. Are you sexually active? Yes sir. Are you with a new partner? Not exactly, we're going to need some lab work. 2 days later, E. coli. Okay, you should be out by tomorrow. Great. TL, drive. 100% absolute worst 4 days of my life. Don't eat the ass of a random club girl, cause you might just get an extreme illness when your penis is running the show instead of your brain. Life isn't a porn video. Just don't dive into something like that. Behind the scenes porn shoots show the girls using 1 to 3 enemas before anything anal related. You didn't ask her to freshen up before sticking it in? Oh my god. Now that's a proper shit post. So basically her asshole gave you food poisoning. Cute. Question mark. Today I fucked up by eating the wrong bag of fast food. A few key points to consider. I work 2 full-time jobs, and commute to both. Working 100 hours a week, plus commuting 70 miles round trip doesn't leave me much free time to cook or clean my car. Taco Bell is open at 24 hours and is the only thing near me open between 2 AM and 5 AM, and has cheap food and a drive-through. Where I live it gets hot in July. Regularly over 105 degrees Fahrenheit, over 40 degrees Celsius, outside, plus stupid high humidity. 3 weeks ago on the 4th of July Friday I stopped at Taco Bell to get food before going home to eat and sleep. Pulled into the drive-thru, ordered some soft tacos, tossed the order sack into the back seat, and drove home. I was so tired when I got home I forgot about the food completely and left it in my car, went inside, got my nightly 4 hours of sleep. 2 days ago I drove to the same Taco Bell at 4 AM after working 28 hours straight between my 2 jobs, got an identical order. On my way home a suicidal deer played a prank on me, causing me to stomp the brakes, sliding every conceivable thing in my car foot into the well between the back seat and the front seat. Several minutes of cursing and heart palpitations, I continued my drive home, now 120% awake. I curse as I pick through the litter, debris and general flotsam now filling my seat well. I spot a familiar looking greasy sack of fast food, I snatch it up, and waltz into my house. I plonk into my favorite chair, turn on the boob tube, and unwrap a taco. Weird, I don't remember Taco Bell using guacamole? I devour the taco in 2 bites without tasting it, fish out a second taco. No guac on this one? Cheap bastards. I mumble to myself, and proceed to eradicate the second taco in about 0.5 seconds. I dig to the bottom of the bag, ham-fist out the third and final taco. That one takes 5 whole bites to vanquish. About 3/4 of the way through the final mouthful, a strange, sickly sweet, rancid stench hits my nose. I swallow reflexively, gag, cough, and sputter like a dying cartoon car engine. I go, get a beer out of the refrigerator to wash the putrefaction taste out of my mouth. Being an ex-frat bro, I, of course, kill the entire can in one go. I then slink off towards a shower and bed. I'm asleep within 10 minutes of finishing the beer. I wake up around 7 AM in sudden cramping agony, feeling like a flaming red-hot wad of tar is churning in my guts. I sit up, feel suddenly lightheaded, and crumple back into my bed. The sheet is more than slightly damp, resultant of my sweating in my sleep. My guts clench, my bowels tremble, my sphincter twitches, my abdominal muscles cramp. I tried to sit up, but the pain is too intense. I feel a slight pressure in my fudge factory, a gassy build-up I assume. Hoping against hope that maybe I have bad gas, and a single good fart will let me get evened out, get comfy, and get back to sleep. Or, failing that, at least let me get out of bed and get some ibuprofen into me in the bathroom. So, reluctantly I decided to allow the fiendish vapors to escape my nether hole, in an attempt to find peace. Only that traitorous bunghole of mine had other plans. With a wet sound of boiling oatmeal, followed closely by a spreading pancake of warmth, I sensed that today I fucked up. It was not a fart, but instead a torrential storm of diarrhea. In my bed. Only 3 hours sleep after a double day at works. Was that the end? Oh no, dear reader, oh no. As I gained comprehension and horror as my situation dawned upon my sleep-muddled brain, a racking convulsion tore through my guts, forcing a second, even more liquid wave out of my southernmost exit. Then, to heap insult upon injury, the scent, the stench, the indescribably awful smell. It rose out from under my blanket in a creeping miasma, insinuating itself into my nose. Just prior to this point, I felt awful. The scant millisecond before my beleaguered brain interpreted the hellish aroma, my stomach decided to lodge its own formal complaint. I tasted black bitter bile, tried to bite back the tide I felt rising. But no, oh no no no. It was inexorable. My stomach heaved its contents down my front, adding a quintessentially different note to the demonic symphony of abhorrent stench filling my room. And then, the most awful thing happened. My body locked up. Couldn't move. I was stuck. I was stuck, laying in a puddle of my own filth. I couldn't get up, my muscles cramped, my head was swimming, my eyes watering, I was feverish and disoriented, distracted and sleep befuddled. I'll spare you the details that followed, as I'm not quite 100% on them myself. I know that somehow I dragged, judging by the snail trail, possibly literally, myself to the bathroom and into the shower. I came to again around 11 AM, with tepid, turgid, water sluicing the last vestiges of my own filth from my shivering, chilled body. I called out of works, and spent 5 hours cleaning my mattress, sheets, blankets, hallway, bathroom and kitchen. During my cleaning I saw the Taco Hell bag, and its benighted contents. It wasn't guacamole, it was mold. I pulled out the blighted receipt, gazed in horror at the date stamp Saturday, July 4th, 3:16 AM. My night of shame and sickness was Friday, July 24th. I had feasted upon Taco Hell, left to marinate unrefrigerated in the back seat of my car for 20 days. Meat, beans, dairy, pestilence. Never again, please sweet internet Jeebus, never again. Too long didn't read, I accidentally ate extremely old food that was improperly stored from the backseat of my car, and got violently ill. This is truly the most horrifying thing I have ever read on here. I gotta hand it to you. The absolute best read I've had in a while. I busted out laughing at it. I'm sorry you went through that though. As soon as I read guacamole I knew what trouble you were in for. Or so I thought. That's amazingly unfortunate. I'm glad you survived. Oh man, I read it like it was the apocalypse. Must feel horrible. Today I fucked up by cooking with fish sauce. So today I wanted to make pad kra pao, in which fish sauce is a crucial ingredient. I seared my mince, put the garlic and chilies in, and whilst all that, I plucked the leaves off the holy basil the first bought yesterday. While plucking the leaves off, I became aware that my pan was somewhat dry. Great time to put my fish sauce in, or so I thought. I doused my pan in fish sauce and continued to pluck the leaves. And two flies come marching into my kitchen. I always cook with the balcony door open. I thought to myself, damn, cooking in summer kinda sucks because all of these insects. Shooed them off, and continued with my cooking. Somehow I didn't realize that my kitchen was almost full of flies. They kept coming in one by one. And then I realized that there was probably 30 plus flies in my kitchen and on my balcony. I freaked out, put my food into a container and ran for my life. Closed the balcony window and sprayed insect repellent all over my kitchen. I regrettably must sacrifice my basil and rosemary plant, as they may also die because of the amount of insect repellent I sprayed. I'm now in my room with all windows closed, hoping the flies will tire themselves out. Too long didn't read. I used fish sauce while cooking. A swarm of flies came over to my kitchen. Only 30? Clearly you're not using enough fish sauce. This guy pad kra paos. Lord of the flies. I'm just dying at the flies came marching into my kitchen. Lol, I do the same, and since I'm always cooking Asian dishes, I get flies that somehow always find their way into my place even when my screen door is closed. You're not alone. I'm also always cooking Asian foods and I don't have this problem. Might be what I use or how I cook it. Onions, lemongrass and proteins always go in first. Everything else gets tossed in for just a little bit at the end on very high heat. Oof, I feel you. If this happened to me I would do the opposite of freaking out, aka I would fucking blow my top and spray every single spray in the apartment, including deodorants and hairsprays. Then I would proceed to enter the cloud of chemicals with an electric fly swatter and swat every single one of the fuckers. Want my food? I will drench you in the blood of your kinsman. Hate insects with a passion, excluding only spiders and butterflies. Wait, how do you hate insects but like spiders? Who are you?